Look at me, 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 look at me now. Fuck, are you kidding me? All of my...
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. He's looking for that left hand, not there. All right, here we go. First round is underway. No denying the big reach advantage for him tonight. We'll see if he can get that jab going early.
Look for him to circle on the outside. Use that long jab to keep his distance and only engage on his terms.
Nice punch by Choi.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Unable to land with that punch.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes him stop throwing. Leg kick.
Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton, and to watch him punch like this puts a smile on my face. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Well, he's got the kicking game going tonight. Lands another one there.
A beautiful kick, and all I can think of, better him than me.
Right hook to the body. Not there. Oh, Superman punch. Not always easy to execute. He did so there.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Left hand punch from the clinch. Right hand punch from the clinch.
Oh, good job to get the hand up to block the elbow.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? Nice job of hiding that head kick. Came him inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Just out of range with that right hook. Punch coming, it's blocked.
Nice leg kick land.
Back and forth we go here.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and push. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit.
Good punch lands. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hand. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you start to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expression of his opponent.
Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head.
Great job securing the Muay Thai clinch. Watch for big knees to the body, and eventually him switch it up with a big knee to the head.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. Choi gets stung by that leg kick.
Nice straight punch.
5 minutes in the books. Well, what a round it was, and how about that flying Superman punch at the end of the round? Not a lot of fighters will try it. He did, he executed.
And it worked, right? No discouragement from his opponent to make him not try it. Why not try it? It's working, so why not try it again? If his opponent isn't careful, he will get knocked out and be on a highlight reel for the rest of the time.
All right, second round now underway. I'm no analyst, but a little bit of a feeling out process there in round one.
And that's a part of being in the octagon with someone that's so skilled. You cannot just go after him guns a-blazing. Both of these young men are trying to find the right moment to attack. Powerful leg kick lands.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
The Korean Superboy gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush.
Oh, big head kick lands. Oh, nice right hand.
Effective punch there by Choi. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. That shot blocked by the Korean Superboy. Just a slip there. Really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Oh, he landed that kick to the outside of the lead leg there, DC.
He is chopping up that leg. They say chop down the tree. You beat your opponent by slowing him down first with those nice outside leg kicks.
Sound defensively blocks the shot.
Big leg kick lands.
Just misses with that one. And he landed the right hand there.
It almost looked like he went limp there for a second.
All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
Just missed with the left there. Choi gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Left punch is clean, followed by a right. Single collar tie now. And they separate. Lands with a right hand. Nice punch there by the Korean Superboy. Oh, man, his leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw a great example of that just there.
And you see his opponent starting to slow down. He cannot take many of those kicks.
And he caught the kick. And they separate. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range. Beautiful head kick.
Choi going for the body, missed with that kick. Strong defense there to block the shot.
That was a thudding leg kick.
Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. The Korean Superboy gets hit with a kick. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights from those previous 5 minutes, DC, and no padding, no glove on that foot.
No glove, no padding, and look at the hip action when he throws those kicks. He's not only kicking just for feel, he's really trying to damage his opponent. And as the fight goes longer, you will start to see it taking effect.
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do, and it stays this close, you gotta really switch it up. Good corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
That's a big strike right there.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been. Big head kick lands. Good stick.
Pretty good right hand.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Back to the well with that right hand, it's no good. Nice kick there by Choi. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. How good is that right hand?
What a punch.
Oh, Superman punch is good. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming.
Oh, man.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Beautiful leg kick thrown.
Beautiful right hook counter. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Get those combinations going. Move those hands.
Choi gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Move those feet.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie, and they separate.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Oh, hook shot blocked there by Choi. Oh, that that straight punch is going to be a real problem if they can't make the adjustment.
A real problem. He needs to move his head defensively if he's going to avoid getting hit so many times to the face. Oh, nice right hand, John. Ooh, what a punch.
Really timing his shots nicely, good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity. Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Tries the flying knee to no avail.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Nice counter right hook there. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Choi.
Let's get some offense. Let's get going.
Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body. Missed with that attempt. Oh, bone on bone, shin slash foot, right to the skull. You see why I'm a commentator and not a fighter? You see why?
Yeah, those aren't fun. I'm telling you, man, you get kicked in the head, a lot of times it's the end of the night.
Got a little experience with that.
Yes, I do. It's horrible. Great punch, landing with so much power.
All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are going to be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him tonight.
That was so impressive to see someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance.
Nice kick landed there by Choi. Oh, Superman punch is good. You can tell he's been working on that.
Real quick leg kick.
Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Oh, head kick blocked by the Korean Superboy.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night as that landed. Nice kick.
Nice 1-2 there.
Nice leg kick.
Oh, and he lands yet another strike to the body. Pinpoint placement right underneath the elbow. Try to establish that jab.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Blocks the shot. Oh, nice counter punch there. Again.
Oh!
Whiffs on the elbow.
Whoa! He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Swing and a miss by the Korean Superboy.
Oh, nice high kick.
Checks the leg kick. Visibly limping here.
Beautiful strike.
another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, caught him with a head kick. That at least partially landed.
Oh my goodness, he got kicked in the head and he's still standing. Great punch. You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Got the single collar tie. Oh, like the thought there. Good attempt at a counter. Ultimately, it's no good.
Big leg kick lands.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush.
Nice kick.
Connects with a right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
Going orthodox now.
Watch knees to the body. A straight punch lands.
His misses are entertaining.
Hands high, hands high.
Fourth round here, less than a minute to go. They continue to exchange. Choi gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
20 seconds left.
Nice strike. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Final seconds here. Lands a left punch there, and a lot of it set up by good footwork.
Really great footwork and setting traps so that he can land that beautiful left hand.
All right, there's the end of the round, and you've got to be in a serious flow to not just execute that Superman punch, but to even attempt it.
To even try it, you got to be really in your rhythm. Everything has to be going perfectly, as we saw in the lead up to that attack.
All right, that horn marks the end of the round. There was a lot to like really on both sides, but particularly that Superman punch, an absolute thing of beauty.
Beautiful attack. Her ability to let loose in the octagon is truly a sight to behold. Not many people are willing to try something so risky.
All right, next round is underway, and both fighters still look pretty fresh to me, DC. Maybe they're doing your sprint workouts during training camp or something.
I mean, these guys are known for working very, very hard. Both of them make cardio a very key factor in their preparation, and it's showing on both sides of the octagon.
Got clipped with the right hand.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. It's such a fast leg kick. Yeah, he's mixing it all up. Beautiful punch. Oh, nice elbow.
Oh, misses with the jab. Blocks the shot. Oh, there he goes, attacking that lead leg to the outside. Nasty kick there.
Nasty leg kick. You gotta slow down your opponent. He knew his opponent wanted to move a lot tonight. This is the first step. It's getting him to slow down and fight at your pace. Nice head kick. Nice punch lands over the top. Look at the turnover in that kick.
Right hand upstairs.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Head kick lands.
Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land anywhere.
Oh, and the Superman punch is good. Good series of strikes by him.
Oh!
this one is coming down to the wire. This has been so action-packed. I'm going to stand up and call the rest of this fight. I hope nobody is behind me. This has been insane.
I mean, it's unbelievable that we've still been sitting the whole time. Multiple times, you want to jump out of your seat because these guys are putting on such a fantastic fight.
He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Big head kick lands. Nice punch lands.
Just missed on the overhand left. Good head movement there. Lands flush with that right hand. 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Hard straight, hard straight.
I mean, he's cutting him down the side with these beautiful leg kicks. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Choi's kick is blocked. Some nice back and forth action here.
Leg kick. Beautiful body.
Nice 1-2 there. 1 minute to go in the fight.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Good kicks there by Choi.
Nice punch there.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Just misses there with the left. 30 seconds to go. Right punches there.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick. Big kick.
He blocks the punch. Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. What a fight! All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
All right, it looks like the official decision is in. Yes, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision.